Did you ever imagine a former U.S. president quietly changing a stranger's life on a city sidewalk? No cameras, no speeches, just one of the most recognizable figures in the world, and an act of kindness that left everyone speechless. It happened in Washington, D.C., right outside a modest corner store on U Street, New Orleans. The afternoon was cold, the sky overcast, and people were rushing by, heads down, lost in their own worlds. Barack Obama, wearing a simple navy coat, scarf wrapped tight, and his signature calm demeanor, was just taking a walk. No motorcade, no entourage, just him and a coffee in hand. As he passed the store, he noticed a young man, probably early 20s, sitting on the curb. His clothes were worn, his backpack frayed, and he held a cardboard sign that read, "Homeless student, hungry, anything helps." Obama paused. Crowds passed him, unaware. But he saw something. Maybe in the way the young man tried to avoid eye contact, or in the exhaustion on his face. He walked over. "Mind if I sit?" Obama asked. The young man looked up, confused, eyes widening. You're President Obama." "Just Barack today." He smiled, sitting beside him on the curb. They talked. The young man's name was Malik Johnson, a college student who lost housing after his scholarship ran out. He'd been couch surfing, then on the streets for weeks, still trying to go to class, still holding on to hope. Obama listened. No interruptions, just nods, thoughtful questions, and that calm, steady presence. Then he stood, reached into his coat, and handed Malik a business card. "Call this number. Today. They'll help you. I promise." Malik stared. "Why are you helping me?" Obama smiled. "Because someone helped me once. Now it's my turn." Malik never forgot that moment. And what happened next changed everything. Malik sat there, stunned. He turned the card over in his hand. It was simple, no logo, no official seal. Just a name, Maya Robinson, and a phone number. No title, no job description. But Obama's eyes had told him it was real. Malik didn't waste time. He ducked into the corner store, borrowed the cashier's phone, and dialed. "Robinson Consulting, this is Maya," came a warm, clear voice. Hi, I'm Malik. Barack Obama gave me your card?" Silence. Then, "He did? Okay, where are you right now?" Within the hour, a black SUV pulled up. Not flashy. Clean. Low-key. A woman stepped out, dressed in a long coat, clipboard in hand. "Malik Johnson?" He nodded, nervous. "I'm Maya. Let's get you somewhere warm." She took him to a modest office on K Street, not far from where policy decisions were made. There, a small team greeted him. Not suits, but real people. Social workers, advisors, people who looked like they wanted to help. Maya explained. "President Obama runs a private initiative for students in crisis. No red tape, just results." Malik's jaw dropped. "Wait, this is real?" She smiled. "You met Barack Obama on the sidewalk. You think he does things halfway?" Over the next 48 hours, Malik had a place to stay. Clean bed, hot meals, fresh clothes. His college was contacted. Obama's team worked it out. Tuition assistance, emergency housing, academic support. Malik wasn't just surviving. He was living again. 3 weeks later, Malik received a letter. Handwritten. "Malik, you showed strength when most would give up. Don't forget that. Stay focused, stay kind, and someday you'll be in a position to help someone else. Proud of you. Barack." Malik framed it. Not because it was from a president, but because it reminded him of that moment. The choice to help. No cameras, no fanfare. Just one man walking by and deciding to act. Malik didn't just go back to class. He walked in with a purpose. Professors noticed. Friends he hadn't seen in weeks did double takes. He'd gone from invisible to unmissable. Not because of the clothes or the fact he wasn't sleeping outside anymore, but because he walked taller. Confidence looked good on him. Still, he kept what happened quiet. No social media posts, no flex. He didn't want attention. He wanted to earn what came next. But word travels. One afternoon, Malik was sitting in the campus library when his professor pulled him aside. "You've had a rough semester, I know, but I got a call. Someone's been watching out for you." Malik blinked. Obama? A smile. "Let's just say, someone with connections. And they recommended you for an internship, paid, at the Capitol." His brain nearly short-circuited. The internship wasn't a desk job. It was policy work, education reform, financial aid advocacy, stuff that mattered, stuff he'd lived. He wasn't just reading files. He was in the room. Months passed. Malik made a name for himself. Not Obama's guy. Not the homeless student. Just Malik Johnson. Driven, informed, relentless. Then one day, during a Capitol event, the crowd shifted. A hush. And there he was. Barack Obama, walking in, hand extended. Malik froze, then smiled. "You clean up well," Obama joked. Malik laughed, nervous. "I can't believe this." Obama leaned in. "Told you it was your turn next. Proud of you." They spoke for a few minutes, Obama asking about his work, his goals, his future. Then as quickly as he came, he was gone, leaving Malik stunned, but fired up. After that, Malik never looked back. He graduated with honors, landed a job with a nonprofit supporting underprivileged students, and 1 year later, he gave his own card to someone sitting outside a cafe, looking lost. He didn't have Obama's power or resources, but he had empathy. And that, sometimes it's enough. Because what Obama showed him that day was simple. Help doesn't need a spotlight, just action. And now it was Malik's turn to pass it on. A year after that cold afternoon on U Street, Naumaya, Malik stood outside a community center in Southeast D.C., watching as students filed in, laughing, chatting, carrying books. He wasn't just observing, he was running a workshop. Topic: Overcoming Adversity and Finding Your Voice. He looked out at the group, kids who'd been told no too many times, kids who thought success was for other people. And he began, "I once sat on a sidewalk with nothing but a backpack and a dream. One person saw me. One person stopped. That's all it took to change everything." The room was silent. He smiled. "You don't need a miracle. You just need a moment, and the courage to believe it can happen." Later that night, as he packed up, Malik glanced at his phone. A message notification. Unknown number. "Keep going, Malik. You've got more people watching than you know. B.O." He didn't need to guess. Obama had once said, "The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something." Malik had done just that. And now, he was the one giving out cards. The one sitting beside someone on a curb. The one saying, "Call this number. They'll help, I promise." Full circle. Because kindness doesn't need cameras. Because greatness isn't about titles. Because sometimes, a former president becomes a stranger's turning point. And that stranger becomes someone else's hope. If this story moved you, even a little, don't just scroll past. Like this video if you believe that small actions can spark big change. Comment: with a time someone helped you, or a time you helped someone. Share this story with a friend who needs a reminder that people still care. Subscribe for more incredible stories of unexpected moments, life-changing encounters, and kindness that echoes far beyond the moment. And remember, you might be someone's turning point. Stay ready. Stay kind.